right, so we're gonna get into a couple things. We definitely need to talk about how the cops is not they're not stopping. I don't know if this is considered brutality, but it's definitely bullying. Like, y'all really gonna tell somebody you can't ride your bike here, and then a motherfucker said, "Hey, guess what? I know the law and I can." Go to code, blah 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 blah. So we're gonna get into that. Grub Hub, as you know, is one of the food delivery services, just like Postmates, DoorDash, etc. And they are really saying we about to debo these partnerships. I don't care if you want it or not. We take it.
That's it.
And we discussed Bloomberg, Mayor Bloomberg, I think of New York. He has now
He's former mayor.
Former mayor. My apologies. He is trying to debate and he can't. So we saw that.
Basically.
We saw that. Deontay Wilder. I don't know if y'all saw the fight. He got licked, y'all. The blood was there. Someone licked it, and they wanted it. They were there for it. It was blood. Yeah, there's blood. Harvey Weinstein was found guilty, you guys. Let's get into it. It's your girl Brittany, Alexis here. I'm so happy to be here today. I got my brother here, Bass by Nature. Love this nigga. Look at the hair. Just check out the hair, y'all. Niggas going like, come on, nigga, we natural. Africa. All right, but
you was right.
So, and as you know, we got a chairman in the house. He was here right next to me the other day. He's still right next to my bro.
Back to my chair.
He's back to the chair. We told him to go back to the chair, nigga. You know, you're best in the chair, man. So we got my buddy back here with the slick back look. He's so professional. It's Beige Shade in the building. How you doing?
You know, I'm here doing what I do. You know, being shady like I always do.
Oh Lord. Well, I'm speaking of shady. I'm gonna talk about this week. You know, usually because we record on Wednesdays, I go to one of my favorite spots, aka Pizza Hut, and I get some meals. And this guy is just being shady. Just shady. He over here looking, there's a grown ass man in his 40s or 50s by himself with a whole large pizza with whatever toppings. And he's sitting there at the bar's top looking at the TV eating by himself. And of course my shady friend Beige Shade wants to observe because he sees everything. And he's like, you know what? Oh, what did he say? He's like, fuck my family. It was a person looking at us. Like, this nigga look like I got 2 kids, 1 wife, and fuck them. They can make some motherfucking ramen noodles because I'm about to eat this pizza tonight.
But can we talk about like how you were like, man, leave that man alone, and then 3 minutes later you was like, but he eating the whole pizza though?
I had to observe.
Maybe
I'm not like
just hungry, yo. Like some cats just be that hungry.
He went days without.
You don't know his life.
You don't know.
Judgy Jerry.
Ooh. Damn.
If the shoe fits, I mean. You know, but that was just today. You know, it's been a good week. What about you, bro? Obviously got your hair done. Anything else amazing happen?
No, that was the only good thing. Pretty much, you know.
Having some trouble in paradise?
Some bullshit.
You even have a paradise then?
Lower management bullshit. You know how that go. People not doing their jobs, you know, make me do more work.
That's how it is. If you work hard, other people are just working less. And they're beneath you. And anything interesting this week for you, Chairman?
I was supposed to get my hair done, but mine did not happen. So I'm slacking on
how does it make you feel?
I still feel like I look homeless, like when I'm not wearing a hat, because it's like it's been growing for like 4 or 5 months.
I've been homeless
without like a retwist. So
the last 5 episodes.
We didn't say anything, but we're glad you said it. So that's crazy. It's amazing. All right.
We're supposed to be family, dog.
Family.
What happened?
You haven't done the DNA test, but I did grow up with the nigga, so you are the closest thing to family. You right?
Let it ride.
If it helps, I love you.
It doesn't, but it's okay. It's a nice sentiment.
Golly. well, my phone is betraying me. Damn, coronavirus at its finest. But anyways,
No more iPhones.
let's get into. I want to get into Grub Hub because I order Postmates a few times a week.
Yeah, somebody else got. Well, a company got, not a person though.
Yeah, tell the story, bro. Like you told me about this, and I need to know because I know I'm one of many people, and I'm wondering if the people out here have ordered food delivery. Anybody lazy and don't want to go drive to the damn drive-through? Come on, you know.
Yeah. Raise your hands if you're lazy like her.
Some people just are homeless and they don't eat.
Actually, you know what? Comment if you're lazy like her. And if you're not, give a thumbs down, Oh, my bad.
So, yeah, you can go and elaborate on the situation with Grub Hub. What, do you know the name of the company?
No, the lady on Reddit, yeah, nigga was, browsing Reddit, on some bullshit. And the lady was like, so I got a company. I have a restaurant. I was already in talks with Grub Hub. Let them motherfuckers know I ain't doing business with y'all. But then all of a sudden I started getting Grub Hub delivery drivers picking up food from my restaurant. They wanted to partner with me. I said no. Can I sue them? And I mean, I don't think she can sue them.
Wait, is this like the one that was like, hey, my boss said that if I ask them, is this legal, you get fired? Is this legal?
No, that was some other shit. I forgot about that. Oh,
it's like, damn, like.
There was no answers to that. That's why I was like, I don't know, but that definitely don't look good.
If you ask if it's legal, you're fired.
It was only a 7 minute. It's only been up posted for like 7 minutes. So I was like, I don't got the answers. Sway don't got the answers. Nobody got the answers yet. So I'm gonna have to come back to that one. We might have to come back. But if you work at a company and your supervisor tells you if anybody has questions, you're fired, thumbs up. You might want to leave before you get raided.
Put in your application right now.
Put in your 2 weeks. Put in the application.
Time to lose those benefits.
Write down everything you see. You better
document this.
6ix9ine.
Takashi,
you better 6ix9ine the niggas. I'm just saying.
All I know is that wouldn't be me. I got questions. I know my bestie got questions. I wish somebody would tell us, if you ask questions, you're fired. Don't threaten me with a good time because I'm snitching. And I'm asking all the questions.
I'm telling OSHA. I'm telling anybody who gonna listen.
All right. But what is that lady gonna do about Grub Hub?
I mean, this is
she ain't even got the partner money. She's just getting the orders now.
But I don't see Grub Hub and all them. I always knew they had some type of partnership because they literally advertising on the company's door. But Postmates don't be having partnerships with people. They just be sending their drivers to go pick up food, just like as if it's you picking up the food. So my thing is, what's the big deal with if Grubhub people are coming there? As long as the daggone people aren't thinking like they're ordering through the company and it's really Grubhub, like I think that they'd be fine. But I don't know. She's pretty salty. I don't know if she's wrong in this, like. Because partnerships, they have a whole process.
Yeah, like you get, like basically the order goes, I think with the partnerships, the order goes directly to the store too.
It does.
Yeah.
It does, because that's how the place that I work at part-time, it does that. They have like our own tablet, and then the Grubhub order comes in. I messed up. Let me tell you how one time I messed up my job. I got a daggone Grubhub order. I didn't know. I called, the guy was like, I already paid for this. It's on my credit card statement. But I've had this before where a guy lied about it. So I was like, sir, I'm going to call the office. If they say you paid, you good. If they say you didn't, you're going to need to run your card or give me cash. He's like, yeah, if I got cash if you need it, but I'm pretty sure I already paid. He was trying to find it on there. He couldn't find it. Either way, I called my boss. He was like, yeah, it's not paid for. Get the money. So I got the money from dude. Then he gave me a $20 tip or $12 tip, whatever it was. He gave me a good tip. I'm like, all right, cool. But then when I got back, my manager going to coach me like, hey, on the receipts, when they say all these numbers, that means it's Grubhub. Nigga, I called you to confirm. I called you to confirm, motherfucker. So now the guy that got double bill, I was like, well, what happened? He's like, oh, Grubhub gonna refund him. I'm like, well, that's cool and all, but nigga, I called you for a reason.
I called you to ask you.
You could have even asked me, hey, by the way, is there this on the receipt? Yeah.
First of all, I'm not giving up no additional money if I know that I've already paid. Matter of fact, take your food back and I'm gonna go ahead and cancel the order with Grub Hub.
Well,
like, I'm not paying again.
Well, see, I was all talking shit. I told my manager, I was like, he must not want to look poor in front of me or whatever. Let's go, because he went and bought it. But then later on, that's when I got coached, and she was like, yeah, actually, he did already pay. And I'm like, oh, so it wasn't that he didn't want to look poor. He just figured maybe he didn't. That just means he got money. Like, first of all, if you got a whole bunch of money in your account and you've been spending money all day, you probably can't.
I'm in them.
I don't remember what his address was, by the way, but I was happy for the tip. And I'm pretty sure the tip that he put on Grubhub was less because Grubhub would charge extra money. So back to the issue at hand. Grubhub is basically deboning. They saying we're sponsored by Popeyes. We're sponsored by these people, and nobody knows.
They
Nobody.
Oh, you don't want to be a partner? We still up in there.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
They're still better than Uber Eats because at least they give you your money back when the shit's wrong.
That's why.
The response that the person got to was fucked up because it was like, I mean, you can refuse service to the motherfuckers that come here from Grubhub, but all you're going to do is make the person who ordered the food mad. And they're just going to be mad at you because Grubhub's going to blame you. You don't have a way to really rebuttal because you're not in the loop. So it's like, you might as well just...
That's rape.
You should have just took the deal. That's fucked up.
That's partnership rape right there. And I feel bad for whoever that restaurant owner is, but...
Because you should have took
niggas get robbed every day, B.
I mean, at least niggas is ordering your food.
At least you relevant. At least you are a factor, bitch. But, you know, it don't matter. People are ungrateful. She ungrateful.
She ungrateful.
It is what it is. So...
She ungrateful.
So, let's get into something. We got the cops. What do you know what state this is in? Where this guy was just trying to ride his bike, just like any old person riding a bicycle, and the cops literally try to give him a ticket and say you can't ride your bike here. And you know, this is a Caucasian guy, so it didn't escalate to shooting. But what happened was the guy. What?
I mean, like last week, it didn't escalate to shooting. It's always nice.
I'm trying to compare. Like these motherfuckers, it's still the police's fault. These motherfuckers is beastly and brutally.
They just be doing wild. No, but it was kind of cool. Like he basically, like the police officer was saying, like he came up to I don't even know how old the dude was, but like the dude he had to be in his early 20s, probably in his teens, possibly. He was crazy, but cop pulled up on him and his homies. They riding their bikes, and he was saying, I got calls and like guys got to stop riding their bikes over here. He was like, dude, he had to be in his like 20s then, because he was like, I've been riding my bike here for 7 years at the end. But he was just citing codes and talking about like, why are you harassing us, and just like telling the police officer like, I don't even understand why you're over here harassing people. Like, we know our rights, and the fact that you're over here trying to tell us we can't ride our bikes when you don't know the codes and the city codes and like the laws and stuff like that. It's a testament to like they don't always know what the fuck they be talking about. They would just fuck with you just because.
The cops.
Yeah, the cops would just fuck with you just because they somebody told them, and that person just feels like you just a nuisance. And it could be anybody because
why wouldn't they just tell the caller like, stop being a bitch? I'm not going down there for a fucking bike.
Well, because tell them
that that's not a crime.
But no, the thing about it is, like the kid was saying, if the cop doesn't know the law. And they just think they're doing what they're supposed to. But the fact is, if you don't know the law and you're just trying to like stop me because you think I'm a nuisance. If you're a cop
and you don't know all the laws, you're gonna take time out of your fucking day and quotas to go tell somebody to stop riding their bike. Wouldn't it be more beneficial to be like, let me see, hey Sandy, is riding a bike in that such and such mountain area a fucking crime? No? Alright, bet. That seems easier than take your ass, angry ass, to a person.
Yeah, 'cause he was doing extra. He was like, dude, like he was like antagonizing the kid, like patronizing him, like where did you get your degree off YouTube?
Yeah, he was like, oh, you a Facebook attorney?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, he was cooking him.
Beige, is that you?
The cop was going in on this nigga.
The cop was cooking him, and I was like, oh shit, like something about that. But then the kid just kept on like,
he kept giving him facts.
Dude just kept on giving facts, like.
But this cop was shady as fuck because he gave a pause, like, so, and you thinking like he about to say something legit. He's like, so you got your degree on Facebook? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
That shit wild, yo.
Yeah, shit.
The cop
Facebook bar.
Cobb was calling him out. That shit was funny. But then by the end, he just was like, shut the fuck up and left.
He did leave. And then, of course, the guy couldn't let it go. He was like, "What's your fucking name, officer? Thanks for not fucking me up."
He's like, appreciate you not escalating and fucking us up, like giving us crap for riding our bikes here.
All I'm saying is I'm glad it wasn't my black ass. I would have been like asking simple questions. Get out, bitch. I'm like, oh shit.
But you see that all the time, like in a lot of videos, people are just standing on the sidewalk taking pictures or something like that. Now, I think a lot of those videos, they're going out intentionally antagonizing a confrontation, like with the police. Like you'll have someone going there and taking a picture of a government building, even though the sidewalk is public property. They'll be out there, "Hey, sir, you can't be out here taking pictures." And then that person looks like they went on their like Wikipedia research law degree.
Code 12345
right.
-A.
It says I can do this. So they end up getting arrested, detained, and they're like, "Well, am I being arrested or no? Well, I don't have to present you with my ID." But I'm like, people don't go out there and antagonize looking for this stuff.
Yeah,
This story reminded me of remember that fucking Betty barbecue bitch that was like calling the police because you guys can't use the fucking charcoal out here. You can't use the fucking grill. And it's like, bitch, if you don't walk your ass somewhere else and stop fucking calling the police, using your fucking before 9 minutes, like, come on, mind your motherfucking business.
Like, why waste taxpayers' money for the police to go out there for these unrelated calls? Like, you want them to go out there for a barbecue grill. You want them to go out there because a little girl's selling water. You want them to go out there because black people are at the pool. Come on now, really?
You're leaving a black ring, and that's just against the law.
Like, I just don't get it. So
I don't know.
If you're leaving the actual black ring, you gotta get out the pool.
Why not?
It does say in the laws that you should be showering on the rules and regulations.
If I'm showering and I still got black ring, is it against the law?
It's time to go.
No, you
because I don't want to swim in your filth.
We have questions.
We have questions that we gonna get these answers, or you gonna have to.
But you gotta go. You got questions.
You're detained, bitch.
Right.
No. So I mean, I want to hear from you guys. You think this is wrong that these police kind of get to come up if you're not quoting these two things? If you're not quoting the law, which is damn, I don't know shit, so I'm fucked in that aspect. And if you're fucking black, you're fucked. I just want to know, what do you think about this? Like,
I don't think a person of color can get that off.
Absolutely not. Because first of all, our black asses is not gonna know the law, and even if we do, we still ain't right.
You might get it off, but you getting it off in like
you're gonna look aggressive
in holding. You getting it off in holding, and then they gotta let you go. But like they already done cuffed you.
Gotta let me go.
Either you getting it off in the car while they take you.
First of all, let me just tell you what would happen if your black ass nigger bitch try to do that shit. All I know is what's gonna happen is you're gonna start hearing the cops saying, "Stop resisting, stop resisting." Nigga, I was just talking. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have time for that part. I'm be like, I guess I'm not riding a bike today. Now I'm missing out on fun shit. I want to ride a bike and be natural and shit that day, and I can't because of the law.
You can't even like let your hair blow no way for you. Shit,
right.
My one was a couple days ago, but that's all I'm saying is that was a little bit odd. That ain't my fucking life. But speaking of shit that's just like justice, real justice. What happened to Harvey Weinstein, nigga? Was justice served, or is somebody doing some shit?
I don't know if the sentencing's out yet, but he did get found guilty
of
a couple. I can't remember the exact crimes, but he definitely got found guilty of some rape. There's definitely some rape in there.
Damn, rape, nigga, like R. Kelly rape, like statutory,
I don't
or like.
know. I think it was some 3rd-degree rape. I don't know if it was.
Wait, how do you get 3rd-degree rape? Did you witness it?
I see it in adult rape. I don't think that's right. You're not using right terminology, but nigga, you talking about burns. You talking about burns. All right, so we're gonna say not okay. There's statutory rape and there's rape, right?
Statutory rape is for underage.
Yeah, that was the R. Kelly rape. What's the other one?
Rape is rape without consent.
I mean,
no means no.
Non-consensual.
Why did you say rape though?
So somebody could get it, like, all right. So that happened, and was this the guy that Oprah was defending?
Harvey Weinstein. She said something about the rainbows and the silver lining when it comes to him. Huh? Something about the rainbows and the silver lining. That's what she said about
Rainbows?
Weinstein.
What do rainbows got to do with rape?
I wasn't there. I just that's
Rape bow. That's what that is.
That was her friend. They got photos together. Her and Gail.
How y'all gonna defend that? Right. But then I guess be all upside what's her name's face. Like, oh, you didn't support this movie, so we gonna blackball you from Hollywood. Yeah.
I mean, if a nigga produced all your shit,
what do you do, D?
I mean,
think about somebody that gave you all your jobs, that's been mentoring you.
I don't want to say all because I don't really know all that, but like, if somebody.
But what about a big contribution of your career is to this person, and then you?
What's your career gonna look like now? Because you've already had a set career,
but
you're going out there. You out there support. You're gonna go out there.
What does David Morgan say?
You're gonna go out there and support him after he's actually convicted. Like, I guess they supported R. Kelly because it took him twice before. In what a 30-year span before he actually.
And now we're ruining his fucking life now.
He was like, bounce, 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 bounce.
He put the key in the ignition and said, rape. It's a yes for me. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's crazy with all the how Oprah didn't want to support Bill Cosby and all his shit, but then she wanted to support Mr. Weinstein, and now justice is justice. They all going to jail most likely.
We're not gonna say she's supported him, but she definitely was she was definitely on some you know what, it's just gonna be. She supported
Gayle King, and we know she was
the problem that people really have with Oprah and Gayle is the fact that they attack the black men, but they don't really say anything about Harvey Weinstein. Like, if you've been silent about the other dudes and silent about him, maybe it'd be a different story. But the fact that this is a guy that you're real cool with, and unfortunately the fact that he was real cool, maybe if Harvey Weinstein wasn't cool with them, maybe it'd be different.
You'll defame the person that was non-convicted, but the person that's convicted, you're like, yes, we support you, we love you.
Oh yeah, the Michael Jackson shit was wild. The Russell Simmons shit's a little bit wild, but I understand them going after R. Kelly. I understand them defending Bill Cosby. It's understandable.
Well, I'm just saying they even went after Kobe. So that's after the fact. But that's what I'm saying. You attack him after that, but then you still support this person who is convicted
right now. Right. I don't know. This is the world we live in. She obviously has enough money for her to be like, oh, I know millions of people are talking shit, but I get paid too much to give a fuck. So she's going to keep doing what the fuck she does, and we're going to just keep talking shit because we know it's not right. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Don't matter who your friend is. You just got to be able to tell your friend, Harvey, come on, let's sit down. Nigga, I told you that bitch is going to tell on you, nigga. I'm trying to be your friend here, but I seen it.
I told you.
Hope you don't get
reckless,
caught,
dangerous.
You got something to say about reckless?
Hey, I said what I need to
say. I guess if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
And you know what else, though? I like a wild card that's a draw for it.
Oh, we back to that? Was that 2 episodes ago?
We didn't talk about it on the show. We talked about it amongst us.
Oh, I thought it was on the show. We talked about wild cards.
I don't remember it being.
They both draw 4s.
Who was both? You bring up the past. You bring up the past.
No new names.
No new names. So.
Alright.
And that's supposed to be my friend. But, yeah. All I know is there's nothing wrong with getting a little good fun game of Uno and getting a wild card. Sometimes you get extra cards that you need to get the fuck out.
How do we get here?
Because niggas is acting reckless.
Nigga, that's you.
That's Harvey Weinstein.
Bet.
That was it.
Bet.
That was it. Alright, they're gonna get into this right here.
A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg. Democrats are not going to win If we have a nominee who has a history of hiding his tax returns, of harassing women, and of supporting racist policies like redlining and stop and frisk, look, I'll support whoever the Democratic nominee is, but understand this. Democrats take a huge risk if we just substitute one arrogant billionaire for another.
I agree with that shit.
That shit was wild.
I agree.
Yo, everything she said, she said a lot of different stuff about him. Like, she cooked him the whole debate.
That is Miss Elizabeth Warren right there. And she's the secretary of what? Of what state? And we know Mayor Bloomberg, he's the former mayor. So what's he now? Nothing?
He's just he's a billionaire. He owns companies.
He got companies now. Okay.
He's a former mayor. He's trying to run president just like Elizabeth Warren.
But he a billionaire?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm tired of these billionaires like, I want to be president. You think I can do this?
Why not?
They got the money to do it.
Yeah.
Nigga, share that shit. I saw something else he did. He was like, yeah, I'm a billionaire. I'm giving my money. I earned my money and I'm sharing it now.
That's what Bernie's trying to do. Bernie's trying to make everybody share. That's why nobody want Bernie to win.
I mean, that is how, like...
Nobody on TV want Bernie to win.
I mean, I get, like, why people don't want Bernie. But you gotta understand, we all supposed to... Like, just imagine if it was the apocalypse. Nigga, we all broke. And we all gonna have to help each other.
No.
And we all... Nope.
If it's the apocalypse, niggas that got money already got shit.
Yeah, but they're gonna get robbed and killed. So it doesn't matter. We're all gonna be in the same... Now it's about instinct. So now when I say that, I'm saying that to say... that just think of it like you're thinking about, oh yeah, let's make a better America. We can't make a better America if you want to keep having all these levels. Well, I'm the rich, and you guys are going to stay poor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's always going to be people that make more money than someone else. But if you don't want to vote for Bernie because, well, I mean, I've just started making money, nigga. Like, I can't go down. Like, help us. Help me, nigga. It's like, I don't see why we can't help each other more, why we're so focused. Like, you got to sacrifice something. If you don't want to sacrifice your money or something like that because you want them poor-ass, broke-ass people to stay poor-ass, broke-ass people, I don't really see that being a benefit.
What they say is you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
But I see what Elizabeth is doing. She did a very good job. You got to tear down the irrelevant opponent. Then when you have the people in there that's worth fucking going against, then you tell them, like, because I don't know really what she's going to do. It sounds like she's basically telling us, you don't want him, but I still need to hear, what are you going to do?
Right. I think for her, she just wants a strong Democratic candidate to go against Trump. Well, and I don't think that Bloomberg is.
She just want to make sure Bloomberg don't get in. She's like, no,
right.
You're not in.
Because I feel like Bloomberg is or a Democrat faking as a Republican. Or, the other way.
But I think by the end of that, I think the polls came out that Bernie came out ahead in all this.
I think Bernie is ahead in the Democratic side. The problem is when it comes to them a Republican, what they can offer, people are not going. They're going to want that money. People that are making money.
Yeah, him and Biden are at the top of the charts right now, and as great as
Biden's at like I think 15, and Bernie's at like 30.
Well, I'm just saying they're still like front runners for it. Like. That's what when I was looking at the polls the other day.
You quit? Think you ain't want to try again?
Nah, she ain't want no more of that. She ain't want no more of that.
You said she's toxic?
Like she nobody gonna touch her.
After Trump did what he did last run?
The emails?
Yes.
Anybody from
that body slammed her.
Get you out for
Clinton's goodbye. No more runs for you.
Yeah, it's a wrap for them.
But
something miraculous needs to happen for that.
Yeah, unless there is some quick turnaround. I mean, Liz Warren, she probably not because she was still bottoming out. I mean, even though she clearly won that debate, because she roasted everyone on that poll. That wasn't Bloomberg wasn't the only one. Everybody else caught it.
Oh, that's my whole point is that she did a good job roasting, which is good to let people know don't vote for these people. But it doesn't let us know why choose you.
I mean, she did talk about why she would make a great candidate, and she made some great points. She's not
a front runner for a reason because we know what Bernie's been saying. He's been saying it for a long ass time.
She had a couple slight blunders in the past. Like the main thing that her I don't know if it's the main thing, but the thing that.
But you got to remember, it's a popularity contest. You got Bernie that's been campaigning for a long time and has been trying to get us our vote and everything.
Right.
You got Biden that already got clout from fucking Obama, so it's like,
Right.
so they're already there.
Yeah,
She's gonna have to work
you-
extra hard. She already got something.
You have a
with
previous sitting vice and someone who's been running for almost, the last 8 years. So
help that nigga. Just vote for him because nigga ain't forever, my nigga. Like y'all can't vote for him because he just did this shit.
And then the other two.
Wait, do we even know about the Republican side?
Only when I looked at the polls for the Republican side, the other two might as well just sit down because Trump is like way up here.
How is he up there?
Because they still want him. This is usually the issue with any sitting president. It's hard to go against them. Republican or Democratic, it's always hard to go against.
Speaking of voting, I want to do the purge. I want to get
The sitting
rid of some
president.
motherfuckers. Think about it. If we got the purge, nigga, we get rid of the people we don't want in office.
Because even with Clinton and all his debauchery, he still got elected for a second term.
Yeah, but that was just some head. That's not even...
But I'm just saying, still amongst all that. So if we fast forward to Trump's debauchery, he still got impeached. They still didn't convict him of anything.
we got Obama twice, right? So.
We got Obama twice. Yeah. Even after after people were like, we don't like him, he still sat for another 4 years.
What were people calling it? Is it called white hate or black hate? The fact that they hated that Obama was in office.
I don't know which one it was.
Like, what is it called? Like, if people are like that nigga's in office, I hate that shit. Would that be considered white hate or black hate? All I know is niggas was mad as fuck, and basically we're getting revenge with Trump, and that's not fair. It's just not fair.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the inverse or not, because I don't know if it's like the internalization or the externalization descriptions. I don't know.
All I know is I don't like this revenge shit. Please, if you guys care about society, stop voting Trump. I don't know what's gonna happen if he's in office again, and
no, they don't do it again.
He's had way too many close calls for me. I'm like,
how can he be on the board? Ain't he in the middle of a damn investigation? So the impeachment didn't go through, I'm assuming.
well, I mean, the impeachment still stands. He just didn't, based on the impeachment, they just didn't remove him from office. So he's still impeached, but they didn't remove him from office.
Don't that sound crazy as fuck?
This is how it goes.
You dead, but you still on this earth.
Right.
What?
Here's your charges. Here's your conviction.
And you're not a ghost.
Right.
You're still here.
We're not talking about you being buried. You still walk the earth. You dead, but you not here. Like you here, but you not.
You're going to work.
But you dead, but you can't go to work. Like, nigga, I'm gonna scratch my head and just say, all right, to that one. I don't know. You just make sure you vote, you guys. So when we are talking shit later on, you can know that you tried. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're gonna also get into
Vote, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
This nigga didn't vote last time.
I did. Nigga, you didn't vote. You trying to play me.
What are you talking about? I did vote. Right? Okay. Let me just tell y'all though. I know I'm telling y'all to vote. The only reason I didn't vote is because nigga, I work and I was not trying to stand in lines. It's hot here in Arizona.
There's early ballots.
Look, nigga, I signed up for it now though.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Why you looking me in the eye?
Speaking of look in the eye, what about a lick on the blood?
Yo, I thought the chairman was asleep. This nigga chuckled.
How you segue that? How you segue that?
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, before it even started, I was like, how is Brittany gonna do this segue? Because, nigga, we going from... we going to different
You know when
places.
niggas test your motherfucking gangster? Like, don't. Just don't. Just know I'm gonna get the job done. I always do, always will. So anyways.
Look at my eyes.
We have a...
Look at my blood.
We have a... Look at it. Let me look at it.
It's all in the look at the blood.
This nigga, he didn't even do the... He thought that was the pussy. He thought it was a clit. Nigga, it's blood.
No,
I like the way
he
your
was
tongue
looking
be
for the well.
vibrating.
He was looking for the well of blood. It was that nigga wild, Joe.
I don't know who I've seen people bite off ears.
That's the question I know that's the
You gonna
question everybody's
research-
asking. Which one is worse? The nigga licking his blood or getting his ear bit off?
I think licking the blood is worse than getting
It
the ear
is worse because, first of all, when you buy the ear, your intention is to buy the ear. You're not thinking about the blood at the time. You did some fucking act of passion.
Like-
nigga, you licked some blood. You wanted to do it.
Like, were you
that was
thinking,
your first
like-
thought and only thought.
You were like, I got you, sweet victory.
He said he was going to lick blood.
No, he didn't say that. He said, I'm going to taste blood tonight.
I'm gonna take.
And he literally did. But it was weird because the people, it was priceless, nigga. The commentators were like, oh yeah.
What is he doing with his tongue?
Before that happened, they were like, oh yeah, and he's going to take a left. And then they just like, then the nigga was like,
Was that Xena Warrior Princess?
Yo, you know that nigga Tyson. You know
Tyson
that nigga
Fury.
Deontay was tired because
yeah, because
he ain't even punch him. Like if a nigga licked me, like
he was like, he
you
probably was in his head like,
you
"Oh,
can't
this
lose."
fuck."
I don't know if this feels good or if I should punch this nigga.
Well, he probably was like, I know that nigga didn't lick me. That must have been sweat dropping down. And I'm bleeding. I'm a little about to fall the fuck out. But I know the nigga didn't lick me.
I mean, just one too many knocks against the head. Delusional.
Oh, no.
He was delusional because it didn't faze him. I'm sure he watched. I'm mad that not only did they
You don't care about no disease. No AIDS, no
That's
hepatitis.
actually how AIDS started. Because niggas is licking blood, somebody tasting blood. Don't do it.
Nigga,
Don't.
your version is wild.
You put it in your mouth.
Some vampire shit.
Nigga, that's a fucking condition, nigga. If you want to taste the blood, nigga, you shouldn't be in the rest.
Well, they call that bloodletting, which is usually illegal.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all just gonna watch
In
him.
certain countries.
Y'all just gonna watch him do some illegal shit and then
Only in certain.
is it the U.S.? Because nigga, I don't think that should be legal. That looked like the spread of some disease. His wife go and kiss him and now, oh
Corona.
no, nigga, I'm traveling. No, he should have been wearing a mask. And that nigga need to wear a shirt now. Now I gotta wear a shirt since nigga licking my blood. Like,
I wonder if you can file
You
like
already
assault
wear shirts.
charges. Because, like,
if the security can do an assault charge on Odell Beckham slapping him in the ass, you can do it for somebody licking blood.
Like you in the ring, anything goes.
What happens in the ring stays in the ring. No.
people get their block knocked off, their ear bit off, and now blood licking.
But
What's the world coming to?
let's just say this. You know the worst part about that is?
Nah, because it was premeditated. He said, I'm tasting blood. He said, I'm tasting blood. And then nah.
You know the worst thing about it is that nigga lost.
You taste the blood.
That's why I was like, sweet victory.
So it's
Taste the
like
blood
somebody
of my victory.
took your blood, which means you was bleeding. And you didn't even win to be like, nigga, you took my blood, but nigga, I whoop your ass.
I'll take your blood.
No, that's what I was saying. Like you know that nigga was tired because if a nigga lick your blood, you can't lose.
He's
You
tired.
can't-
He took his blood. Oh, nigga, I think somebody took my blood, nigga.
They had a meme where he's like showing the dude get hit, and his
Face.
whole face was just like distorted
Why
and
his lip
stuff.
was like,
No,
like,
but
it made him look like bubble gum from.
yeah.
no, but that dude Tyson was like a fucking ogre giant nigga. Like I don't
That
even
nigga was
know.
big as
He
fuck.
was big. He was big.
We found out he wasn't even supposed to
I
be in
am
that weight
an
class.
onion.
He wasn't even supposed to be in that weight class. I'm like,
Like he
nigga,
looked like
Right.
he looked like human Shrek. Like I didn't know.
He at the end of the fucking, at the limb, he at the max, and this nigga at the fucking minimum. Nigga, get me out the ring with this thing. I heard
Right. Why
it.
is Shrek fighting Donkey?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Layers.
that's not right.
Layers.
That's like,
I want layers of your blood.
layers?
Of your blood. But the weirdest thing is how. So you've been watching that blood all night, like nigga. As soon as I get like,
He was like, "Is that blood? Oh, I shall taste it."
he was like, y'all. If we do a slow motion, you see his nose. Nigga go into the camera, nigga. Like I'm trying to tell you, nigga, some weird ass shit was going down. Deontay fucking Wilder and this motherfucking what's his name, Fury. Like
Tyson
Fury,
Fury.
nigga. He has
Yo.
some motherfucking fury. I tell you that. That's where he gets it, nigga. If you want to be fucking 390, solid, lick blood on a weekly basis.
That is terrible.
Lick the blood of a fighter.
Taste the
Terrible.
blood.
Lick the
The
blood.
victory of my enemies.
That nigga, you look at that nigga tongue, it look like a motherfucking map.
I love
Got all
to kill.
kind of different fucking. I love to kill. I love the taste of it. Like, ugh. I saw a meme that was like,
Oof.
it was like her. I'm on my period.
Oh, what if
Him.
your mom saw that?
Sorry,
Oh.
Mom. Who cares? Nigga, if you do that shit, you clearly don't give any fucks.
No, man.
If I don't give a fuck who it was a person,
No,
Right.
nigga, look at the fucking shit. Oh my gosh. You
No,
guys.
but if your mom sees somebody lick your blood, like you know she's calling.
Oh,
you.
the mom of the victim?
Baby, did he lick your blood? I'm getting my purse right now. I'm coming down
Sue
there.
this shit out of him.
I got my
She
skillet.
ain't gonna do that to my baby.
Right.
Not my babies. Not okay, man. So
Yo, moms would be so sad.
check it out. That was like a whole fight. That was a big fight, and that happened at the end. So y'all was just watching a good fight, and then next
Yo,
thing you know,
girls, see that?
you're now a bitch. Now next time you have to lick somebody else, or else you're just gonna be a bitch for life. So I hope y'all enjoyed the fight. Hope you enjoyed the Sess'h. This nigga's still over here asleep, but I'm sure you guys supposed to be asleep too. Make sure you like, share, subscribe our video. We're trying to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. Go to our YouTube, go to our Instagram if you want to find a link, all that good stuff. The Sess'h. Have a good night.